It is an exciting day here at Agents in the Trenches, and today we are going to have an episode that is going to be totally impactful. Hey guys, Lucy Quinones, international real estate and business coach, and as you guys know, making an impact in Southwest Florida is my passion. Making an impact with industry leaders that are leading the way and just doing things that are creating a change. And today we are going to have such an incredible episode because we are actually launching one of the most powerful events that we have seen so far this year. So I want everyone, whether you're watching us live or whether you are watching us on replay, to go ahead and drop #live or #replay. Be part of this incredible conversation that we're going to be having with such an incredible lineup of industry leaders that are making an impact along with me in the community. And above and beyond, they are making moves. And I think that we are living in a space and a place where making moves is what we must be doing all the time. Let's kick this off, as usual, with my running partner and co-host, my dear right-hand person, Talia Miranda. Hey, Talia, how are you today?
I'm doing great. I'm super excited for what is brewing. This is going to be such an impactful, event, and anyone and everyone who is in Southwest Florida, they need to tune in and get this information here first. So I'm super excited.
Well, speaking of this event, there's always a strong leader, a visionary leader. There's always someone behind the scenes that makes things happen. And of course, we're better together, and together we are stronger. So let's go ahead and bring to the stage my dear friend and Board of Directors President for NAREP Naples, Elen Estrada. Let's give a round of applause for her. Elen, so good to see you here today. How are you?
Oh, it's wonderful to see you too. And Talia, thank you for being here with us. It's really exciting.
Excellent. Elen, so I want you to do the honors. This is a pre-event soft launch. We're bringing this live because we want everyone in our area and above and beyond our area to know what your organization, the organization that you are leading, is doing. So tell us a little bit about this organization and what it is that is in store for everyone on this event that's coming up.
NAREP is a fantastic organization. It is the largest organization of its kind in the United States, and I would say, my personal opinion, in the world. One of the fantastic things that NAREP does is represent us by cooperating and working on policies that protect the Hispanic consumer in order for them to purchase homes, and also protect the interests of Hispanic and Latino real estate professionals in the United States. And
I love that.
We at Naples, represented with all of our heart, we're 100% committed to this organization. We believe in it, and we just want to promote it more, so all the realtors out there, whether they're Hispanic or not, can see the value of being a member of NAREP and join us.
I love it, Elen. I'm super excited that on this day, you are being joined by another phenomenal group of people that support the vision of NAREP, that support the vision of what NAREP Naples is doing. As you said, as Hispanics, we are making an impact in the economy. As Hispanics, we come from all different walks of life. We come from all different countries. We are of all different kinds of ethnicities. And it's beautiful to see an organization that, even though it has Hispanics in the name, it's not just for Hispanics. So how about if we bring up your amazing board of directors so that they can join in on this incredible conversation? Because people want to know, why do I need to be at this event? So let's go ahead and bring them all up.
Yeah, our board is absolutely fantastic. It is my absolute pleasure and honor to introduce you to number one, and first off, our VP, our Vice President, Heather Caw.
Welcome.
Hi.
Yes.
Hi there. Yes, I am so thrilled to be part of this podcast. I'll just tell you a little bit about myself. I have been a mortgage lender here in the area for 35 years, and I've been part of NAREP for about 5. It's an incredible organization, and we do such great work. You're going to network with the best of the best. You're going to learn something. You're going to come away with something that you didn't realize that you didn't know. So please take advantage of our events. We're really excited to meet you.
Love it, love it.
Our next board member is Julia Imoda, and she is our membership director. Say hi, Julia.
Hi, everyone. I'm super excited for being here. Thank you so much, Lucy, Talia, for opening your door to us. And yes, like Elaine say, and Heather, this is an amazing event that we want everyone to be part, and you don't want to miss. It's going to be as much great as the last event that we did, and it's a great opportunity to meet everyone and see what we do on our rep.
Well,
Beautiful.
And following on that is Tim Laws. He's our sponsorship director. Say hi, Tim.
Hello, everyone. Hello. This is going to be a wonderful event. NARP is the best organization I've ever belonged to. I am so grateful. Thank you, Lucy, for hosting us today. Thank you, Elaine, for leading us. This is going to be a fantastic event. Everybody needs to come out. I've been a realtor since 2009 in San Francisco. I belong to several networking groups. This is an opportunity to network. Please come out and enjoy us. My kids are Latino. I'm Latino inside, and I really support this group. It's the best group I've ever been with. Come out.
Those are wonderful words, Tim. We know you're a Latino in your soul. And following up our beautiful and cute Brenda Bouvier, who happens to be an incredible person, super intelligent. And I go and say hi, Brenda.
Hello, everybody. I think I'll tell a little bit about me. I've been in the real estate industry for a little bit over 9 years now. Title industry about 4, going on 5. I'm a baby. But I joined NARIP with the passion to try and focus on community and help our minorities. And I came across a board that is passionate and synchronized about the same. And so I think this event is so important because it's an event that stemmed from our passion to listen to our people that collaborates with us, our sponsors, our people that visit us, and their need to voice out their experiences through narrative for the members of the organization. So that to me is amazing. When an organization says, we're here, but we want to give you an open forum to talk to the members. I mean, that's beautiful. And thank you to the president and the VP and everyone that's part of the organization for allowing me to serve.
Wow, what a beautiful, and you know what? This is what it's all about. It's all about working together and making a difference together. So I'd like to open this up to an open conversation. I don't know if you guys have ever done one of these before, but the power behind our voices is really what doing a powerful podcast is all about. And so when Elaine said, Lucy, I want to make this such a powerful event. I'm focused on making this event that's coming up something extraordinary. I started thinking, how do I help her? How do I make a difference, right? How do I put my little grain of sand? So let's kick it off with Elaine. Elaine, why do people need to be at this upcoming event? What's in store for us that are going to be there?
Well, let me tell you, first and foremost, we are so blessed to have such a wonderful panel of experts that I think it would be crazy not to come to the event. We're going to have incredible experts like Lauren Maxwell, Martin Nestades, Susan Atkinson, Luann Bizon, Janely Fernandez, Joe Nugent. You are going to be our great moderator, and yes, also Robin Rosario, who is an incredible human being, beautiful person, and she's going to be the Masters of Ceremony. But to me, this meeting is one of the most important ones that are going to be held during the year, because our community and our industry right now is at a stage of nervousness with all the changes of the NAR settlement. And our attorney, Martin Nestades, is going to be talking about it and trying to relate that we all have to just be cool and be ourselves and be able to portray our value, to speak our value, because that's what we are. We're a valuable team, and that's what NAROP is all about educating our real estate professionals and educating our community so they could do a wonderful job teaching our community on the new law and how we're going to do this and all, and to impact our community as least as possible.
I love it.
Just go on with our careers, just complying with all the laws. We don't have to lose our track or anything. And
Right.
that's what he's going to be talking about. And all of the other experts, more or less, are going to speak also of their specialty and also concentrate a little bit on the NAR settlement and how it will affect them.
I love that. So let's get a little bit of different perspectives here. I mean, each one of you represent a different segment of the community, right? We heard from Heather, we heard from Brenda, Julia, Tim. So let's kick it off with Brenda. Brenda, from your perspective, what is the reason that people need to be at this upcoming event? I mean, we really want to bring the clarity, because of course, they may think, oh, it's just another event, right? And NAREP Naples has been around so long, it's going to be fun. But what would you say is that reason people must be at this upcoming event from your perspective, Brenda?
In my opinion, the most important thing is the fact that you're going to hear from industry leaders about things that you just didn't know were possible, or things that you didn't know could happen. And that diversity, that pool of diversity, that different industry leaders that tie into a real estate transaction, from my background, everything ties into one big soup. And then, but there's so much that unfolds behind the scenes,
Right.
that it'll be an eye-opener for a lot of real estate agents. And also, it's just education. The more you know that could go wrong, the more you're able to prepare, especially in an industry that it's unfortunately being inflicted with so much fear. If you equip yourself with a group of, people that will support you in your growth and give you constant information for you to be empowered and how to best sell yourself. That's it. We need.
I love it. And I think, the more the merrier. We have a question in the chat. Talia, you want to chime in on the questions in the chat?
Yes. So the question here is, when is the event?
So let's let Heather answer that question, right? Look,
that's the best question ever.
Yes,
How have we not brought that up yet? Sorry, everyone. Our event is next Friday, August 9th at the Players Club at Lely, starting at 4:00. And then somebody was kind enough there to put actually when it the link to sign up. So yeah, it's next Friday. It's going to be a really fun event. So there you go. We look forward to you there.
So it's next Friday. And so let's take one more person before we actually go to a commercial break and learn more about this. So let's ask Julia. Julia, you're out there. You you serve a lot of the Hispanic community, right?
That is correct.
Tell everyone, why do they need to be there? I mean, it's more than education. And even though education is important, it's more than having a good networking opportunity, even though networking is very important. It's more than just, going to another event and having fun and meeting with people. What would you say is that one thing people are going to walk away with at this upcoming event with NAREP Naples than with any other event?
I think that is, right now, all the changes that are happening and how the market is happening, having the right connections and having the right information is going to make the difference to everyone. So I think that now more than never, we need to be together. We need to be together not only to serve our, Hispanic community, that they need a lot of help. We need to be together to help each other, to serve each other, to serve other real estate agents, other loan officers, or everybody who is in this market. So that, this is an open doors opportunity that you have to interact with people that is in the same situation as you are, to ask questions, and to find that person that is going to help you to take your business to the next level. The opportunities are endless once you are in those events. As you know, aside of the education that you will have and the networking opportunities and the fun, but I think that is the chance to come together to make this profession better, to grow as a professional, and to serve more future homeowners.
Wow. A hand clap for Julia. That was incredible. That was incredible. That was really, really incredible. So we are going to take a quick commercial break, and we will be right back to continue this conversation with the rest of this fantastic board, which I am so proud to be part of as well. So stay tuned. We'll be right back. All right. So keeping in line with this conversation, Talia, do you have any questions you may have? There's people putting really amazing comments in the chat. What can we ask this incredible board? I know we still have a couple of you that can still chime in and share perhaps.
So I know Julia just touched on this just a little bit, but more recently I heard, and I've heard this several times before as well, is agents saying they don't understand the reason why they should be networking with other agents. They don't see the benefit of that. They're like, they wouldn't send me a deal if they can close a deal themselves. So I just would love someone to shine some light on that and why agents should be collaborating with each other and networking with each other.
If I could answer that question, I would really appreciate it.
Yes.
Real estate has always been a business of relationships. Not only relationships with our clients, but relationships with other professionals in the industry. Now more than ever, it is extremely important to not see the other realtor as the enemy or a competitor, but an associate. We're going to have to work more as a team, both listing agents and selling agents, listing brokers, selling brokers, more as a team, because right now, more than ever, it is important to have relationships. It's not the same when you send in an offer to an agent that you don't know versus calling that agent and saying, so-and-so, this is Elaine. Listen, I'm putting together an offer. My buyer is a young couple. This is their first home. Is your seller open to cooperating and helping with closing costs, and also helping with covering the buyer's expense of the the compensation. So now more than ever, it's extremely important. And I will tell you, I have a chat that I have 366 agents in, and I started that as something fun. It's taken a life of its own, and it is serving, because realtors put in there their listings. They put in there what they're looking for. If they have a specific need, their client has a specific need, they go in there and they go, look, I'm looking for this type of house, in such and such area, under such and such amount. And some agent will pop up and say, you know what, I have a listing that fits what you're describing that your client needs. So we definitely need to have better relationships, better friendships, network more, expand our network, because that, if it was ever important in the past, it is 3 times more important now.
Yes, I totally agree with that. Let me ask Tim a quick question, because Tim, you do so many different things. You're part of so many different organizations. tell us in your perspective a little bit about why it's important for people to come to this event, because you're out there literally networking a lot, right? Why should people say, listen, I need to be there next Friday?
I believe in networking. I did networking in San Francisco for many years, and got back into networking about 3 years ago here. And I believe in networking. I run a networking group. Susan Atkinson, one of our speakers, Joe the Home Pro, they're with our group, and these are top professionals. Why would you want to network with other realtors? Because yes, it does make it easier when you come when the deal gets put together. Maybe I'm on 3 committees at Naples Board of Realtors. Get involved and network with realtors. I switched real estate companies because I became friends with these people. You make friendships. I belong to 2 church groups with realtors there. I run the networking group. I'm on the committee, and NARP is the number one thing that I enjoy doing. And what we provide is networking at NARP is more than that, it's education. So we do a lot of things, and there's a lot of opportunity. We want you to come out, see what we do, check us out. We're a great group.
That's awesome. I love that. Let's go back real quick to Brenda. I was sharing this the other day, and I think this is really important to highlight. Thanks to Elena, I've had the opportunity to, also serve on the board of directors as the director of education. And I was kidding with you guys, and I said, coming to the board of directors meetings is like going to another country. Like I literally feel like I have to pack a luggage. But I believe in what you guys are doing so much, and being led by such a strong, successful businesswoman that is also a powerful leader. And I said, we need to get the word out there that this is not just for Naples. So tell us in your own words how you would encourage people from all the way from Port Charlotte, Cape Coral, Fort Myers, North Fort Myers, Lehigh, to join us at the very, very, tip of the other side of Southwest Florida, almost Naples, this next Friday.
Absolutely. I think the best way to exemplify the impact that organization can have is ours in the numbers. We are an organization with over 60,000 members nationwide. I believe we could take this global, but the core value of the organization has grown specifically because of the synergy of togetherness in growth. So think about the impact that we could have in the Gulf Coast if we united together, and if we were able to come to an event together and just take a small survey and say, I have an issue with this, I have an issue with that, and you're going to meet, granted, someone that's going to answer your question. The more of a diverse pool of professionals that we have in our events, the more not only you can have a question to answer, but you can serve. We do have a lot of people that want to serve, and that's also important. So it's not just Hispanics. If you feel you have something to say, something to give, you are welcome.
I love that. Heather, as VP, and I love the fact that are you Hispanic, Heather, in any way, or you're?
Yes, she is.
Not in any way except in my heart, as we discussed before. I am not.
Tell us in your perspective, and I think it's powerful coming from you, right?
Absolutely.
That it's not just for Hispanics, and why the rest of Southwest Florida needs to be there next Friday. What are they going to find? What are they going to feel?
Exactly.
What's the value behind it?
Yeah, you will find when we talk about networking, when we talk about community and helping people to build wealth and understand the process of real estate and build their own businesses within the real estate community, that's what NARUP is about. And we work and have great relationships with all the local board of realtors, NABOR, BEAR, the Women's Council of Realtors, and the entire area is a community. And I am not Latino, and you do not have to be Latino to attend any of our events. They are in English, in case anyone was wondering, because I do get that question sometimes. But yeah, there is just unending opportunity. And as Elaine indicated too, this time, probably more than any other time. And having been in this industry for, over 3 decades, it's so critical that we come together and help one another get these contracts and these transactions closed. And that's what this networking group is, just one more opportunity, or this event is one more opportunity for you to get together with the best of the best. You can't miss it.
I love it. Elen, give us your perspective. I mean, we want people there from all parts of Southwest Florida, right? We want them to come and experience. You've been working very diligently alongside with the support of the board of directors. What would be that one piece of advice that you would say to people that are like, let's say in Port Charlotte, and say, oh, why am I going to go to Naples? That's so far, right?
Well, you know what? Nowadays, I see realtors from all over Florida doing business all over Florida.
Yes.
So you'll see a realtor from Naples doing, selling property in Port Charlotte, as far north as, Orlando, anywhere where the business is, we go there. So it doesn't matter from where you are. If you want to belong to a family, to a familia, and really expand your business, expand your knowledge, because right now we have to be the best of the best. We have to be excellent. Being good enough is no longer good enough. Mm-hmm. And that's what we concentrate on a lot, education. But I also want to say that all of our events are a lot of fun. We always try to integrate, things that are interesting and fun. And also because of the networking and all of that, we want all of our attendees that when they leave our events to say, oh my God, that was so wonderful. I can't wait till the next one. Yes. And so far, all the events we've had this year, we've had an incredible response from our audience and from our experts. And I believe that this event is going to be incredible. And of course, there's going to be appetizers, and there's going to be, a lot of people, and it's just going to be a lot of fun, a lot of music, and so it's not going to be boring for sure.
Awesome. I want to turn it over to Julia, because Julia has a very interesting story. I remember the first time I met Julia and I heard her speak, and I was like, wow, I was so impressed, because Julia, speak to the people out there that wear multiple hats like you do. I mean, you're a mom, you're a businesswoman, you're a rock star, you're closing deals in heels, no heels, you're all over the place. And I think it's important for people to hear from other people that may be saying, I'm too busy to go there next Friday. So that's why I was thinking this would be a perfect question for you. Why should we not be too busy to be at this incredible event next Friday?
I think that being busy it's just a matter of, it's just a mental situation. We try to keep ourselves occupied all the time, because we think that if we don't take, a little break, we are not being good enough. But being busy with the right thing is what you have to do. As you say, I'm a full-time mom, I'm a full-time loan officer, and if you are in real estate, you know that that's not 9 to 5, that is more like a 24/7. But I try to make the time to the things that really matter to me, and be informed, be part of a community, and be part of a group that is bigger than yourself is where you need to be. So you find the time. We are giving this information like a week ahead of the time. So you have enough time to plan your week, which you should be doing anyway, because otherwise you won't be able to, to function. But you need to plan the time, and you need to choose what to do. Sometimes we just do things as we go, thinking that we are being productive, but it's not really. Just take the time and you won't be disappointed. You can do it. If I can do it, everybody can do it.
I love that. So let's take another quick commercial break, and we'll be right back to tell people more about what they are going to experience at this event, exactly where it's going to take place, because maybe they're not clear. How do they register? Right, we're going to go a little bit deeper, so we will be right back after this short commercial break. All right. Excellent. So, all right. A little technical difficulties is okay because it's better imperfectly done than perfectly never done. You guys agree?
Exactly. Agreed.
Do you guys agree? I mean,
100%. Yes.
how many things, right, we don't do because we don't want to make mistakes, we're not ready. But you listen, in Lucy's world, I throw everyone in the pool. You want to learn how to swim? Okay, let's go. So shout out to my crew behind the scenes that is in charge of moderating this. And so it doesn't matter if we have little technical difficulties, we are all growing and becoming better. How do we register for this upcoming event? Who wants to take that question? Who wants to chime in and tell everybody that is watching now and on replay? How do we get there?
Heather, you want to take it on?
Oh, sure. Yeah. So to register, you just need to go to NAREP Naples, and I believe it's .org, and click right on the event. And you do not have to be initially a member to come. You can sign up as a non-member to attend our event, but they do require that you register with your email address so they can be sure to get you all the information, and we can be sure to get you the information on all of our events. That's all you have to do. narepnaples.org and go to our events. Sign right up.
And Elen, while we are there, if we're not members, can we join? And how do we join? How much is it?
Yes.
What do I do?
Well, actually, we're going to have 4 wonderful people at the entrance. So if you're not a member and you decide to become a member, you could definitely just go online and do it yourself, or you could speak to one of our representatives and they could do it for you. Another thing is that we're trying to avoid people from paying at the door, but we are still going to accept all our guests that show up. We will register them at that point. So don't miss this fantastic event. It's super important, a lot of fun, and it's going to be again at the Lely's Players Club, and that's 8060 Grand Lely Drive. And it's going to be next Friday, August 9th, from 4 o'clock to 7:30. And we're going to have our happy hour after the event. It's going to be so much fun. I can't wait. I'm so excited. We are all super, super excited. And I just can't wait to see all of my colleagues there.
I love it. But there's $1 million question that we must address. If I own a small business, medium-sized business, if I'm a person in the industry that wants to sponsor this event, Tim, you are in charge of the sponsorships, right? Tell us who can sponsor this event.
Basically, anybody can sponsor this event, and we're looking for any type of sponsors. We have table sponsors. You will get so much out of just networking alone, any type of networking, meeting other people that come to our events. We are looking for anybody who wants to participate, not just with us, but in Southwest Florida. So any kind of business, any business.
It doesn't matter what city they're in. It doesn't matter what city of. Okay. Julia, should other real estate agents go? Because a lot of times, like Talia was saying, real estate agents don't want to network because why am I going to go hang out with realtors? But you are a mortgage person and you're always networking as well. Why should realtors go? They're brokers or team leaders.
Because we are in a business of not selling. I mean, this business is not to sell houses or to do loans. This is a relationship business. So the only way to do better or to be better is, to have people around you that It's like Elaine mentioned, it's different when you put an offer as a real estate agent and, the listing agent know who you are. The communication is so much better. So, you have to be out there. You need to know your people. And this is such an amazing community and we have to help each other. So networking should be your number one, like a lead generation or work to do every day.
I love it. Well, it's been an honor and a pleasure to have each and every one of you here. It's been incredible. Elaine, I applaud you for leading the way with this, wonderful. Let's get a hand clap. There you go, Tim. Hand clap for Elaine. It always Listen, if the event is a
And
success,
applaud to all the board members and the committee members, because all these events and what we're trying to do, I could never accomplish without their help and their cooperation. So I'm only as good as they are.
that
So I
is so
want to
true.
thank them in public because I do value everything they do.
Hand clap to the board of
Okay.
directors. Yes, together we're better, together we're stronger. This has been an incredible conversation. It's going to be out there all week. I am going to encourage every one of you to click, share, put this on your profiles, make a difference, be a difference maker. Let's fill the room. Let's create an experience that's beyond, imaginable. And I'm going to let Talia, my running partner, close us out. And it will be until next Friday. Tali.
Yes. Well, thank you all so much for taking the time and sharing why everyone should be there. I know I personally went to the last event that you guys had, Battle of the Lenders, and I thought it was so cool, so creative, so innovative. So I had a great time. So I just want to speak from experience and say, I'm excited. I'm excited for the next one. I saw what you guys put before, and I know this one's going to be even better. So thank you so much. Everyone who's watching, please get your tickets. The information is in the comments. It's very simple. We heard it here first on how easy it is to sign up, so register now. And until next time, we will see you then. Take care.
I want to thank you, Lucy and Talia, for all the great work that you do. You're incredible people. I am blessed to have you on the board and have you as a friend, both of you. And thank you for everything you do.
Our pleasure, Elaine. Our pleasure. And we're so happy that all of you came to join us on Ages in the Trenches. So until next time.
Bye.